Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time here, then hi, my name is Lauren. And on my channel we mostly talk about anything luxury, but we also discuss lifestyle and beauty. So if you're interested in any of these topics, please consider subscribing to my channel and we'll get started with the video. So in today's video, I'm presenting you my everyday jewelry. These are simple and timeless pieces that are really easy to pair with any outfit and to wear for any circumstance. So if you are curious to see which ones these pieces are, then please keep on watching. So for the first piece, let's start with my watch, and fear not because I will include mod shots and then close-ups as well, because I realize that you may not be able to see as well from the camera being all the way over there. So the first piece that I have to show you is a Rolex Datejust. It's this one, it's my everyday watch. It's in size 34 millimeters with a pink dial, a fluted bezel, and then an oyster bracelet as well. This watch has honestly been my ride or die for the past 2 years. I have absolutely loved it. First off, I love the fact that it's waterproof. It's very, very carefree as well, so perfect if you're jumping in the pool, if you're around children. It's very, very easy to pair with any outfit. It could be something as simple as a great, workout pairing with a pair of Lululemon leggings, but also you could wear that for, a night out on the town. So I love the fact that it's very, very versatile. I won't talk too much about it because I have actually recently uploaded a full review of this watch on my YouTube channel. So if you haven't seen that video yet, I will go ahead and leave it in the little information link over here for you to see it. So next up we have my earrings. These are my everyday earrings. They are the earrings that you have seen on every single of my videos, and of course you'll see them a little bit closer, but they are the Birks Freshwater Pearl Drop earrings. They're from the Splash collection and I absolutely love them. I think that they're very, very classic. They have this kind of like little classy vibe, but not too much at the same time, which I really like. And I think that the brand is a terrific value for your money. So Birks is kind of the equivalent of Tiffany, but for Canada. And for that reason, the prices are a little bit cheaper. There are some diamond mines in Canada as well, so that tends to lower the price of the products. And then you get to purchase in Canadian dollars, which is definitely not bad. So all in all, I think that it's a very, very good deal and I love them. I would actually like to add another piece to my collection. So there's kind of a more simple version of these with just the pearls, without the drop shape. And I think that would be really nice for working out because I feel like these actually kind of get stuck, on my hair and then kind of everywhere when I work out, and it's not that practical. And so for that reason, I love to add this other pair to my collection for working out. I have actually included it in my updated luxury wish list. By the way, if you are interested in seeing this video, then I will go ahead and leave it in the little information link over here for you to see it. I have featured these earrings and then a bunch of other stuff that I would also like to add to my collection. Some is jewelry and then some is like bags and then a bit of everything. But I think that these would be a great addition to my jewelry collection. By the way, if you want to see the full current state of my jewelry collection, then I will go ahead and leave the link to that video in the little information link over here for you to see it. Next up, we have my necklace, and then as you can see, it's actually kind of matchy-matchy with the earrings. It is the Birks Freshwater Pearl necklace, and it's also from the Splash collection, so it's totally matchy-matchy with the earrings. I actually really love this necklace. I think that it is also a very good value for your money. It seems very resistant in the sense that I haven't, done anything to really prevent it from breaking, and it hasn't really broken. So that's always a good thing. I would say, however, the downside of having this necklace is that it kind of tends to get knotted a little bit easily, to my taste a little bit too easily. So you can't really tell from me wearing it, but behind my neck, there are some knots that I absolutely can't undo. I have tried everything. I have tried going in there with a needle. I've definitely pinched myself a few times, but it has not resolved my knot problem. So it's not like really noticeable when I wear the necklace like this. But obviously, you know, whenever I remove it, it is noticeable. And so for, you know, a necklace of that value, the fact that it gets knotted is a little bit annoying. But other than that, I really, really love it. It is actually white gold, which is nice. So if, like me, you're allergic to, you know, other metals, this is something that is tremendously amazing. I used to have like custom jewelry from Chanel, and I mean, it was terrible. I used to have these like really bad rashes to my ears. It would just like irritate my skin so bad. So for that reason, you know, I really prefer to gravitate towards white gold, and I think that for the price point, Birks is an amazing choice. So the next piece of jewelry is a bracelet, and it is the Cartier Love Bracelet. It's in white gold. It has 4 diamonds on it, and it's the regular size. This is my absolute everyday bracelet, and as you can imagine, I rarely remove it. I actually sleep with it, I shower with it, I go to the pool with it. I basically spend every single hour of the day with it, and it's very, very comfortable to wear, surprisingly. I was never really one to wear a lot of jewelry before, especially not bracelets actually, and I have felt like, you know, it has been amazing having it with me. It's really something that when I feel down about something, or, you know, something isn't really going my way, then I can go take a look at my bracelet, and I look at it and I'm like, everything is better. So it's really nice having it that way. I also feel like it's a very good pairing with the Rolex. So I obviously don't wear them on the same arm, but you could totally go ahead and do that. The reason why I actually don't do it is because I don't have another bracelet yet. I am in the middle of saving up for one, for a VCA one. But yeah, for that reason I wear it on a separate arm, but otherwise you could definitely wear it with the Rolex. I think that it would be an amazing pairing. And I won't talk about it too much in depth because I've actually done a full review as well on the bracelets. So if you are interested in hearing, you know, what my impressions are, what's the wear and tear after 6 months. So when I released that video, it was right at the 6 month mark. I believe now we're a little bit over the 8 to 9 months period. But anyway, if you are interested in hearing about the wear and tear of this bracelet and the pros and cons, then I will go ahead and leave the video in the little information link over here for you to see it. And last but not least, we have my ring stack from Cartier. I actually just realized that I went chronologically in the order of acquiring my items. So this is the last thing that I have acquired. It is a ring stack, and so it's actually composed of, first of all, we have a small love wedding band with 1 diamond, and it's in white gold. And then we also have a regular size Justin Clou ring with the diamonds. And very honestly and very strangely as well, I actually wasn't a fan of either one on its own. I felt like the Justin Clou ring was kind of too much of a repeat of the Justin Clou ring that I already own in yellow gold. So I wasn't very excited about my purchase, and that's definitely not what you want when you're you know, getting into the Cartier store. And then for the love wedding band, I just felt like it was too much of either a wedding ring or even like an engagement ring. And I really didn't want to give off that vibe. It felt like, you know, it wasn't really my mood at the time. And so I felt like pairing them together was really the best of both worlds. It was kind of a dream team together, and I've been loving this stack ever since I got it. It's very comfortable to wear. This, however, unlike the Cartier Love bracelet, is something that I remove once in a while. I actually don't sleep with my rings. You totally could do it, but I prefer to actually remove it. Also, you know, when I wash my face at night or something like that, I prefer to remove the rings. Otherwise, I feel like some products kind of get stuck in there, and we don't want to waste any beauty products, especially at the price points that they are. But yeah, I mean, you could totally keep them on if you wanted. These are really beautiful rings, and I would highly recommend them. So speaking of engagement ring, this video is actually sponsored by a company called Read Your Heart. It's a company that produces jewelry that doesn't have to cost a ton of money, and I absolutely love the idea of that. I received 2 pieces from them, so I will show them to you in a second. So the first piece that I have to show you is a pear cut moissanite engagement ring, and it's featured in 1 carat. I really like the shape of this engagement ring. It's not really something that I had really thought of before. I didn't feel like that was really for me, the pear cut. It was a little bit too, maybe a little bit too much, and I'm more of a classic person, like very classic. But I actually really love the look of it, and it sparkles a lot. It's like boom, boom. You can definitely see it when you look at it, and that's something that's really nice, obviously, to have. So I feel like this, for example, would be a good option maybe to wear on a vacation. Say, you know, you don't want to take your real one because you don't want to damage it, you don't want to lose it, you don't want to, you know, put it down in the hotel room and have it stolen or something. This would be a really great alternative. So you could still have a ring, and you could still have a ring set, for example, but it wouldn't cost that much money to replace if you ever damaged it or lost it. I feel like these are a really good idea for these types of vacations. So the next piece are earrings, and it's a 1 carat princess cut earrings in moissanite again. And kind of like the ring, it really sparkles a lot, which is nice. These seem very sturdy, and I feel like they would be perfectly suited for a workout. So remember that earlier I told you that, you know, I was trying to find an alternative to these because these weren't really suitable for a workout, or at least not very practical. These, however, really are. So, you know, whenever you want to go on a hike or a workout, and you still want to look cute, and you still want to look, you know, put together and have your jewelry, then this is a really good idea to have. They stay on your ears for a long time. I mean, I really never really felt any discomfort or anything. So that's really something that's nice about them. However, they are made of silver, and that's kind of where, for me, since I am allergic to that type of metal, it's not great to have them on for a long time. So I did wear them, and I did try them on for like 3 hours. And I felt like, other than, you know, the fact that I personally am allergic, they were very comfortable. So if you're not allergic, then this is a really great alternative. Personally, I'll still go ahead and try to get the Birks ones because, you know, they are like pearls and then gold, and so that doesn't hurt my ears. But if you're not allergic, this is a really good idea. So if you are interested in checking out the brand, they have a lot of different categories. You know, they obviously have earrings and then engagement rings and wedding bands and stuff. But they also have like lovely bracelets and then necklaces as well. So if you are interested in checking out the brand, I will leave all of the relevant information in the description box of the video, and I will include a discount code as well. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that it was fun and also informational for you in case you were looking at acquiring any of the pieces that I did mention. I think that they are all really well suited as everyday jewelry. They're very comfortable, Most of them are pretty carefree. They're very easy to pair with basically anything you wear in basically any circumstance. So if you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.